2K Sports and the PGA Tour proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're at the Golf Club Championship. Today's coverage is about to kick off. Hi, I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam, and we find ourselves in the northeast of the country in beautiful Norton, Massachusetts. In fact, not far from where Tom Brady has helped the Patriots win 6 Super Bowl titles. And we're at the beautiful TPC Boston. This is a great golf course, redesigned by Gil Hanse.
It was originally by Arnold Palmer, redesigned by Gil Hanse in 2007. And it's a big golf course, meaning it takes up a lot of the property. And it's one of those golf courses where you know that you should be making birdies, but they're not that easy to come by. there's a bunch of holes out there where you get into a difficult stretch of the golf course, back nine, starting with 12, 13, 14, where you're really just kind of hanging on for dear life. But all in all, it's a good opportunity to make some birdies. This, though, will show us who's actually striking the ball the best. It's not so much a putting contest usually at TPC Boston as it is a ball striker's paradise. So I think you're going to see the ball strikers, or the better ball strikers in the PGA Tour, rise to the top.
Is it a ball-in-place golf course or bombs away?
It's both. I don't think it really suits one or the other, but let's face it, I'm going with the Bombers.
I know I can't wait. Let's get back down to the coverage. Well, that's high quality. I'm sure they're aiming for it, but for it to go in, that's awesome. Let's catch up with the current proceedings. Playing from around 240 yards. It's a brave one. Driver off the deck. Well, this should affect the ball flight. Oh my. Will she be able to get out of here?
Yeah, this is not what they wanted. There might be a couple of hits here.
And this from the greenside rough. She has this remaining for her par. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. And unfortunately heading in the wrong direction on the leaderboard after that hole. Teeing off here at the third hole.
Par 3, measuring 208 yards, a difficult par 3 to say the least.
Going with the hybrid. That's nicely done. Never seen a scorecard that doesn't look good with a 2 on it. Ooh, right by the hole. And that puddle drop. Well done. Sitting at 1 over for the day. The fourth at TPC Boston, Rich. A great short par 4.
Players looking to make birdie or better. The only difficulty is finding that front bunker. That's when big numbers can be had. For sure, birdies galore.
Wonderfully played. Well, this would be a good putt to make to move into the top 5. Oh, that's frustrating. An opportunity to make their par. And down it goes. Let's head to the next. John, you're down there. What's happening?
Hello up there. We are checking in down here with Lydia Ko as she gets set for her next shot here on the 7th hole.
And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. Teeing off here at the 5th.
Dog legs from right to left. The big danger here is the green. 3 different tiers on this green. Find the correct one. You'll have a birdie opportunity. Miss it, and it's going to be a difficult 2-putt.
From around 170 yards here, only 2 shots off the pace. Going with the 7. Not a bad approach, that one. Not quite inside the birdie range, but you never know. Hole a long one. Still counts.
Would need something special to happen to get the birdie here.
Oh, so close. That's disappointing. A spot in the top 10 awaits if they can make this putt. Well, good move there. Anything north on the leaderboard's always pleasant. We have a par 4 on this one.
Bunkers down the right-hand side are a nuisance. The pond fronting the left part of the green should not come into play if players find the fairway off their tee shots. Second shot to a very flat green. You can get it close, but still difficult on this long par 4.
The 6th hole, particularly the approach, Rich, at TPC Boston's a very strong one.
If they put the pin other than front left near the water, it's a good birdie opportunity. But once that pin sneaks over to the left-hand side, watch out. Bogeys and doubles come into the equation very quickly.
They're going with a bit more club here. Let's see if it was the right call.
Come on, let's make this putt. It's for a share of 4th on the leaderboard. Oh, terrific. What an effort. Oh, she'll take a spot in the top 5 to boot. Rich, always like going back and looking at T-Dub and some of the magnificent stuff he delivers. They've held it. Let's take a look at the current standings. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Ooh, I like this. The cover's coming off the big dog. Time to let it loose.
Par 5, and only the long players can reach in 2. Find the fairway, then make a decision. Do I go over the large bunker 100 yards away, or do I lay back of it? Either way, you must make a par 5 here, because birdies will be had by the big hitters.
Nicely done. Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba Watson.
Look at the touch that this man possesses. Pretty straightforward shot, about what you'd expect to see from this player.
Even for the day. Currently tied for 4th place. You love watching people play the game when it's like this. It looks so easy. Lining up the birdie putt here. Ooh, a couple of birdies on the bounce. Look who's on a roll. And with that, she'll move to 1 under par. Just a couple to play here on the opening 9. Here's the tee shot at the 8th.
Par 3 and a diabolical green, to say the least. The left-hand side sits much higher than the right-hand side, and the green is usually very firm. A tough ask.
That dog will hunt.
What's in front of them, Henny?
She's been reading it intensely. She's got 16 feet now. This is what they have left for birdie here.
And down it goes. And that will take her to 2 under. So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. Welcome to this hole. It's a par 4.
9th hole, bunkers down the left will not come into play, and this green sits below the players on their 2nd shot. We have seen birdies made here in the past, but they are really difficult to come by.
And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
Yeah, she's looking at roughly, I'd say 165.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. This one needs to kick left. Well, that's beautifully judged. And let's take a look at this shot from moments ago.
Watch this putt.
Wonderful effort. And back to the play, shall we? This putt is about 8 feet.
This looks like it's got the speed and the line.
And that's their 4th birdie of the day. And that will take it to 3 under. Well, Rich, this is the pivotal final 9 coming up, and the players perfectly positioned. They've given themselves a chance.
Yeah, no time to start thinking about that lead, Luke. They got to keep their head down and keep going forward. Cannot think about that lead or people will pass them.
That one's heading down Broadway. Around 110 yards to go. Currently in the lead by a shot. Choosing the 9-iron here. She knew that wasn't going to be super tight, but she'll take it nevertheless, especially with a couple of putts from there. A chance for a birdie if this goes down. Just didn't drop. Well, that's got to be frustrating. Hit such a great approach shot in, but wasn't able to convert. Still in the lead now after that hole. Let's see what happens here at the 11th hole.
Par 3 measures 231 yards from the back. A very difficult test indeed. A long green that is unforgiving as it slopes from back to front quite severely. Birdies are hard to run by, as pars can be as well.
A few shots under par at the moment. Outright first here. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Can't be too aggressive here. Take your medicine and move on. This is down the hill.
Oh, just missed. Oh, 5-footer. It's amazing how tour pros hold these. And that's for a bogey. And now to Bubba Watson. And here we are with the third shot. That's outstanding. Mark that down on the highlight reel. And after that effort, this is how the field is shaping up. Always the toughest hole in the game. A long par 4.
Par 4, 510 yards. Good luck. You'll need it.
Tee shot is looking good here. Playing this shot from around 220 yards here. Currently tied for the lead. Opting for the 5-wood. That's a terrific shot and sets up a birdie opportunity here at the 12th.
Of all the shots that I like the most, that one ranks right up there.
Johnny Mack, what's the news?
Hey guys, we are checking in with Tiger Woods as he gets set for his next shot here on the 17th.
Yeah, magical shot out of the bunker, that one. And let's see what that shot did to the leaderboard. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. This hole is a par 4, and it's a pretty lengthy one at that.
Tee shot is uphill to a blind landing area. Green is surrounded by some deep bunkers. However, you miss all those, you find the surface in 2, and you're going to have a pretty decent look at a birdie 3.
What does she have in front of her here, Henny?
Setting up here from about 145 yards.
Hoping for a bounce here, preferably to the left. Well, she should be happy with that. Anywhere on the green was a good shot. This putt is from 14 feet.
Looking for another birdie here.
Ooh. Our work here is done. Let's head to the next hole. And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. All right, getting into our final stretch. Time to tee off here at the 14th.
Fairway sweeps from right to left down the hill. Should you find the fairway, you'll have a decent look at finding the green in 2. But I gotta say, it is a difficult par 4, and you'd be happy to walk away with that score.
Oh, what a shame it didn't drop, but that looked good the whole way. And back to the course with the live action. The 14th hole at TPC Boston is a par 5 for the locals, a converted par 4 for the tournament, Rich, and it's a strong second shot down the hill.
Second shot, very narrow opening to this green. If you miss it out to the right in the bunkers, you have a difficult time getting it up and down. Out to the left, you have some options. Pars can be made.
Good chance to move deeper under the card. This putt's for 4 under.
Oh yeah, this is tracking nicely.
Steady on. Pretty good chance here. This one's for par. That was a sensational approach, Rich, but you've got to feel like an opportunity was lost. No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. It's time to begin this par 4 hole.
Par 4, 421 yards, a seemingly simple par 4.
Oh, well struck. This drive's heading for the fairway in my eyes. Penny, what have they got in front of them here?
Yeah, she's got roughly 115, I'd say.
Oh, look at this. Right down the throat. Oh, that's a great approach shot.
Full of confidence as well with their putter. Gotta like their chances.
It's half a chance of being holed, this one. Fair effort, that. Good birdie.
One ahead with 4 to go. Can they settle their nerves? Let's go to our man John on the ground. There's something brewing down there. Let's find out what it is.
Hey guys, we're down here checking in with Lydia.
Oh, yes. How good. They've jarred it on their final hole of the round. What a way to finish. So, after that effort, this is what the leaderboard looks like. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage.
3 holes remaining, Luke. This is getting awfully fun.
Oh, that was fantastic. What a shot from the leader.
It's amazing to see how good this player is in full flow.
It was on a good line. Big putt for par coming up. And she's our leader.
2 holes to go, Luke. I know who I like.
Next up is a par 4. Always a stern test.
Dog leg from right to left. Second shot is down the slope. Lots of bunkers on this hole, but should you avoid them and find the sliver of a green, then birdie will be on your mind.
Well, Rich, the 17th hole at TPC Boston, I think the most important thing is positioning your tee shot so you can get a clear look at the green here.
A very narrow green, actually bisected in 2 by Santa Claus's belly, thus the size of it. Find the right level, you have a birdie opportunity.
There's 17 feet remaining to the hole.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today.
Ouch, that hurts. Just a 4-footer remaining.
This is looking solid, what they wanted.
And now at 3 under overall.
Unfortunately, backing up slowly but surely on that leaderboard, Luke.
And as this player tees off on their final hole, they're 1 shot off the lead. Come on, that finish line's in sight. Let's power towards it. Second shot here on the 18th hole. Getting ready to play their third. And just 1 shot off the lead. Yep, that shot safely on the green. And the Golf Club Championship could be theirs with this next putt. Hey, nice looking line. Ooh, right by the hole. Oh no, that's a heartbreaker.
What a great effort in this one, going to a playoff.
She's got a par putt here. Let's see if she can make it. Well, there you have it, Rich. It looked inevitable. We're into a playoff. Here we go, Rich. It's time for a playoff, and we'll be using the aggregate format for this one.
Luke, in playoffs, anything can happen, my friend. Let's sit back and watch.
Well, here we go, guys. The lowest score over this next series of holes wins the event. But if it's still tied, we go to sudden death. There's no room for error, though, Rich. Let's see who comes out on top.
This is a great format, Luke. You have to be patient, but you also have to be aggressive. I love this format.
And this putt to take the lead in the playoff. That's frustrating. Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. 3 feet to go here to the hole. Let's move on to the next hole of this playoff, shall we? Oh, well played. Henny, what's the player facing here?
Setting up her shot from about 125 yards.
Going with the 8-iron here. A wonderful shot here at the 17th and a chance for birdie. 5 feet coming up to the cup. Oh, so close. And this putt to take the lead in the playoff. A nice advantage for this player, Rich.
That's a nice position to be in with this aggregate playoff.
And now this player tees off their final hole of the event with the lead. Yeah, you hit a beauty, didn't you? Second shot here at the 18th. And here we are with the third shot. Well, I like that strike. This one's heading well towards the green. Pay attention, folks. That's how you play golf. And with this putt, she can win the event. Oh, that is so cool. What a moment at exactly the right time.
What a putt at a most opportune time, Luke. Great win for this player.
Well, I think that warrants another look. Let's see that again. Well, you love to see it, Rich. A hard-fought playoff battle, but the victory is theirs.
All the hard work and composure totally pays off the thrilling playoff victory, Luke.
Well, thank you